Extra money for Christmas, day 14, and it never shows up the way you expect it to. So I've mentioned this a few times that, the stuff never shows up the way we expect it to. And it's okay to just acknowledge that something's shown up, even if it's not what you expected. And so yesterday I was having a chat with John, my husband, and saying about, talking about this creating an extra £2,000 for Christmas, and how there's only, there's only 10 days left in my this personal challenge that I've set myself, and it's 9 days until the training class that I'm putting on. So I'm teaching a 1 day class in access bars, and that's one of the ways that I'm going to invite people to come to that class, and part of my project for making extra money for Christmas. So I was talking to John about how magical he's been lately, and we were laughing about how he literally just has to say that he wants something one day, and then the next day it will show up, and it never shows up exactly the way we expect it, but it's so. And he doesn't do it with, okay, I'm going to make this show up tomorrow. He just thinks, oh, it would be nice to, like I said in one of the other videos, he was saying how he really liked to have a specific day off, New Year's Day. So it's a prime day that everybody wanted off, but everybody was expected to work. And John said, "Oh, I'd like that day off." And the next day, we were chatting with me, and then the next day he went into work, and they offered him that day off, which was just amazingly magical. And then somebody else bought him we were talking about which alcohol we might want to be buying for Christmas. And the next day he went into work, and one of his colleagues had bought him a bottle of his favourite rum. So, so just things showing up magically for him. So last night I was saying to John, well, because you're so magical, how about you give me a hand with, creating extra money for Christmas? And how about you saying, oh yeah, okay, how can I create an extra, I said to him, £500, because there's some specific, we're selling this house and buying a new house, and moving next year. So in that process, we've got 2 sets of solicitors fees to pay, and we've they want money up front, a portion of that money up front, and that comes to the 2 different fees. That comes to £430. So I said, why don't we round that up to £500, and if you could create that magically, please, John, that would be great. And so he said, okay, and we were just laughing about it, and then lo and behold, this morning, round about midday, just before lunch, the post arrives, and in the post is a letter from John's credit card company, saying they've extended his credit an extra £1,000. So, as I said, it never shows up the way you expect it to. And you might say, oh, well, £1,000 credit is not £500 actual money. And true, it's not. And yet, I'm a lot of the projects, a lot of what's been happening with me and what I've been creating over this extra money for Christmas project is stuff's been showing up for work that I'm going to get paid for in January and into the new year. So having this extra £1,000 line of credit could be a lot of fun for us to spend, use that credit, and then be able to pay it back immediately, within the new year, and not to have to pay interest on it. So as soon as I get paid with my new income streams, the new projects that I've told you a little bit about as we go on, we can pay off the credit card if we choose to use it. I just thought it was a bizarre and fun way. Yesterday I asked him to be magical and create an extra £500, and today an extra £1,000 of credit showed up. So I just thought that was fun. And So what specific actions am I taking? Because I've posted. So I'm choosing to put on this Access Bars class on Sunday, the 30th of December. And so I've got the venue sorted out. These are actions I've taken up until now. I've posted about it on the accessconsciousness.com website, so that gets a lot of traffic, and that's a great place for people who are specifically looking for that class can go there. They just have to type in search for bars, and all the bars classes are shown, and mine will be displayed. So anyone looking for a bars class in my area, Lincolnshire, UK, will find me and that class. So that's great. So I had to write a description. I had to put a photo, and I had to put details on that website to create that class listing. So I also created a Facebook event page for it, and I've been sharing that on Facebook. And again, that required a photo and description and a link to how to pay for it, and then again sharing and talking about it. I've created a couple of videos about the bars as well to invite people to that, and I'm sharing those both on YouTube and on Facebook. And I need to, as just reminded me, I need to put that on LinkedIn as well. And so today I created a event. What's it called? A meetup event. So I've got a meetup group, and there's about 350 people in the meetup group. I don't really do a lot with it. I don't have a lot of interaction with it, and that's something that I'm looking to change and create more interaction and make that more of a fun thing. So I've posted my class on my meetup group today and announce that, and then tomorrow I'll send an email out to everyone who's registered for my meetup group, just to let them know that I've put the class up there, and invite them to it. So and tomorrow the action I'm going to take is so today I created a call list of all the people that I think might be interested in perhaps coming to my bars class. So tomorrow I'm going to call them. I've scheduled specific time to call people and talk to them, and see, in the process of talking to them, see if they'd like to come to my bars class. So thanks for staying with me on this journey to create extra money for Christmas. And how are you getting on with your project? Are you doing any kind of project? I've been watching, so I've been started to add some of other people's YouTube videos of how their suggestions of how to make money, and I've been following some of those as well. Yeah, so one of them was somebody else's idea was to go to when you're buying things for Christmas or just buying things in general, to go to a cashback site. So here in the UK, topcashbackuk.co.uk is a free site. You register there and you get free cashback. So that's and it's something I forget to do. So today, when I was purchasing some Christmas presents online, I did it through Top Cashback. So what else is possible with that? And yeah, do comment and let me know how you're getting on with your project, or if there's any questions you have at all. I would love to interact with you. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.